Okay, hello everyone. A little bit of time has passed from the last time I record a video. Sorry if it's moving, but this time I decided to make it again because the video will be very technical, but very important for everyone that has to deal with a fast spinning turbocharger in a application of something that was working without the turbocharger before. I'll give you an example. My CRX DX was not turbocharged. It came out like in an atmospheric mode, and now it's turbocharged. Well, it's doing its job, it's fast, but sometimes became spooky. I noticed it then at the idle, and sometimes also in other situations, something was wrong with the blow-off valve. Said, what was wrong? Now I go to the technical aspect. Let's say you idle. You are in a vacuum, big vacuum, 20 point, 19 point, 17 point of inch AG, so basically it's a vacuum unit, between the throttle body and the engine. The engine try to suck in air, the throttle body say, no, that is what you got, and the engine go in vacuum. If there is no leaks around and stuff like that, it stay like that. Whatever happened before the throttle body, that's the deal. Everyone think that over there, yeah, nothing happened. The turbo is just not doing anything, and it's just idling, so it spin and it create just enough to have the engine sucking the air in, and that is what it is. Well, that is wrong. I was wrong. I hope every one of you was right. So if you guys already know, good for you. But I didn't know. And I was thinking to know, but I didn't. One turbocharger already has little issues, so I replaced it with another one. Nothing fancy, but I noticed, I said, well, it's not doing its job. When I drive in, and let me say I try to open my throttle, I am accelerating, and then I release the pedal, and the throttle body close, and the engine drop, go in vacuum. My blow-off valve did, but not enough. Not enough because when I was driving in a very silent mode, the car is what it is. Inside the place where I'm driving, I can hear the engine noise very well. Well, I noticed it backflow going into the engine. That very little, sometimes stuff like that, you know. Just sorry for if I'm silly, but a little whisper go back from the turbocharger, and exhale somehow. So all right, maybe I got the blow-off valve too tight, or the spring was not set up properly. So I make the spring lighter and lighter and lighter. Then I'm gonna go to the engine and show you what's going on here. And finally I find out then, whenever everybody said to me, not directly, is because I misunderstood probably, or because they have other things going on and they don't share with anybody. When my car is idle, because I have a good fast spinning turbocharger, for me it's a good one, that thing create positive pressure in the line. So basically the turbocharger is so good, or whenever it's maybe smaller, whenever everybody think I respect it, then even at idle it create a slightly positive pressure. Know what it means? It means that you are following other conditions to keep your blow-off valve closed when the car is idle. So basically that's the situation you have, I assume. I know it's technical. Then I go to the point. Your engine is idle, you got 20 points of vacuum, 17, whenever points of vacuum you have. If the turbocharger is spinning because you want to see spinning, you say, oh, it's spinning, you know, it's a good quality turbocharger. Good. At the time it's spinning, if you don't have any leaks, and the blow-off valve is closed, you create positive pressure in the circuit. I prove it myself. I'm gonna prove it to you. If you leave your blow-off valve closed, you bang the turbocharger every time you release the pedal in regular driving. That is what it is. This is how it goes. Because you think then the differences of the pressure between the vacuum in the manifold and whatever else, atmospheric probably, in the conduit from the turbocharger to the throttle body is keeping that things open. You're wrong. I was wrong. When it's idle, my valve is open, but it's open is not sucking in, is discharging the positive pressure out. If you keep that shit closed and the turbocharger is slowly charging, you don't have no leaks, you know what it creates? It creates a positive pressure. So basically you pressurize the circuit, and when you try to control your idle, you are sucking in compressed air passing through the idle control valve to your screw that control the idle. That's the problem. Oh, I got weird idle problem when I'm turbocharging. Oh, your turbocharger is good. Yes, it's spinning. It means that you are charging and your blow off is closed. Yes, my blow off is closed. Okay, that's the issue. Now I'm gonna pause this fucking video. Sorry for the bad words. I'm going over there. I want to help everyone. Don't keep it for myself and enjoy. No, that's not the way. I don't think anybody does, but I know that sometime happen. So now I'm opening the engine and I'm explaining with you what's going on. I hope you guys understand. Just give me a second. Okay, so this is the CRX, okay, and this is the engine. What I was talking about it is this. That's the throttle body. That's the blow off. And you have the turbocharger over there, okay, doing its job. From here to the rest, I'm in vacuum, big time. From against the wall to the engine is trying to suck in, it's not making it. Then from against the throttle body to the turbocharger, I should be at zero pressure, right? If I'm closing the blow-off valve, should be okay, right? No, it's not. Ready? My blow-off valve, I hope, is open. People say, no, it's open, so you're sucking in crap. Nope. Look. I hope it's visible. It blow. So it is on positive pressure, nothing is going into that crap. Look at that. Let me see that? It's blowing because the turbocharger over there is blowing the air in the circuit. But what is happening is, doing that, if I'm closing it, I'm pressurizing the circuit against the throttle body. At the time I'm opening, okay, all the same self, when I'm closing, I back pressure the turbo all the time. Boom, boom, boom. The car became spooky. When it's idling, it's spooky because this line is pressurized, and when I adjust the valve over there, or when I try to bypass with the screw, or when I have my idle control valve doing its job, it's taking in compressed air. So what's going on here? What we gotta do? Well, take a look. At the time, the car is cold, so it's banging a little the valve, but that's okay. Now the blowout is open and it's blowing out positive air. As soon as I'm opening the valve, it closed. Because this line, this release the pressure, the spring is pushing, and this circuit became from plus to minus, it closed the valve right away. See what happened? Right away. As soon as I have a little extra air, it's coming out. Let me turn it off. Here we go. If we are looking at the pressure gauge, and it's this guy right here, I'm about 20-21 points of vacuum. So I got 21 points of vacuum, and my pressure gauge is in the intake. So after the throttle body, I got 21 points of vacuum. As soon the blow off valve is open, the turbo is spinning, so it's pushing air out of it, that damn thing, keeping everything balanced. As soon I'm pushing the throttle just a little, the pressure pass, example, from 20 to 10, the blow off valve closes immediately and the turbo supply air. I don't agree when the gentleman said, hey, well, you're gonna have a leak or you're gonna have a delay on your turbo. No, because that turbocharger is pushing all the time against the throttle body, no matter what. The blow off valve is just keeping it slightly positive, no negative, slightly, because the air, what it does, it goes against it, it finds resistance, and it come out from the blow off valve. As soon I'm pushing, so I said, hey, I need air right now, I'm taking off vacuum from the line that goes on top of the blow off valve, and the valve closes right away by the action of the spring. Boom. Look, the engine is behaving as it should be. I own a Skyline, not because I want, oh, you got a Skyline. No, no, no. I'm just comparing what happened into that RB20 engine with this little D15 modified blah 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 engine. They two did not behave the same. What is the reason? What's the reason? What's the reason? Because Nissan did a better job balancing a little bit everything. This thing, I have a spin turbo, etc. They blow off must run open if you have a positive air. How you check it? You see it. You take a piece of plastic, or whenever, don't get it such a thing, first use your finger, and when it's idle, feel if the turbo is blowing air, like in your heater inside the car. If you see, or if you feel then the air is coming out, there is no way that anything goes in when it's idle, because it's on positive pressure, and your idle problem goes away and everything else goes away. So remember, the blow-off valve is no joke. I hope this is helping you. I hope I did not bore you with too many things. I hope I did not repeat too much. This is how the things goes. It has zero hesitation. My idle is about 1,000, because it's little less. That thinks is little off. It's 980 and something. The pressure gauge, go 19. Of course, nothing wrong. I hope this is gonna help you guys. I really do, because it put me a lot of headache, and now that I know what is it, I run and I test drive it. It's amazing. I hope this help every one of you with low budget to pass. For one thing, I'm little sad. No one say it. I can find anyone that sell this kind of product or apply the 300,000 turbocharging modification, sharing this kind of information to the people and the youth and the kids and the bro. They want to do this kind of job, put them in trouble, and then this is very, very sad. I hope this video is gonna help many of you about that. Try it, let me know. Thank you guys, thank you.